Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 4v4 on the map Graveyards between me and the viewers, of course, in honor of tomorrow being Halloween. And you know what else is really scary? It looks like someone just dropped out of the lobby, so I'm gonna have to go wait for him while I do my brief little intro. I'm gonna be playing as the Magyars because apparently the Magyars are very scary. Of course, from Hungary, the Transylvanian area. I'm gonna be orange as well because orange reminds me of pumpkins. And for those of you who are not aware, actually, when you buy like Age of Empires 2: The Conquerors, I think it came with like a bunch of Ensemble Studios like custom maps, and Age of Empires 2 HD Edition actually does have all these custom maps with it. So Graveyards is one of them. I've actually never played this map in my life, so I have no idea what this map is like. I'm gonna sort of wing it. All right, that scared me. Watch out, guys. I hear there are skeletons in this map. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, I am actually a little bit sick right now, and thank you so much, Lorik, by the way. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But don't worry about it. Now, never played this map before. I have no idea what to expect. I'm a little bit sick, so part of me of my voice doesn't sound normally as, pristine as it, I guess, normally is. I might not be talking as much, but I'm going to do my best. I've been told that I am a little bit too insecure about how I'm feeling on the days of recording, and that I should just be okay with this idea that sometimes I'm sick. So, screw it, I'm sick, I'm rolling with it. It's actually not allergies this time, I'm actually just legitimately a little bit sick. But, nothing is scarier than the flu, right? I don't have the flu though. I'm already spooked. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's a graveyard a little bit to my left, and you know what's scary? This tree distribution. This one is right up against my town center. In a normal random map, there's usually like one tile of space, so it's already pretty unreal. What's the scariest strategy I can do? Unfortunately, there is no skeleton rush in Age of Empires 2, so I can't do that. I was thinking of doing cavalry archers. There's a lot of people in the chat have been suggesting it. Now, if you want to get in on the Spookfest and you're also a skeleton, by all means, feel free to head on over to my Twitch page. You find the schedule there on my Twitch page by scrolling underneath the video player. Update that every day, keep your eyes peeled. Now, I will actually be out of town on the week that African Kingdoms comes out, but I plan to tentatively upload a bunch of African Kingdoms videos in that time frame to YouTube, and then a week after that I will be streaming that expansion. Oh yes. Sap Chicken says, you're 21 now, you should drink beer to fix any insecurities. That is true. Should probably be taking advantage of that. Probably be taking advantage of that. And honestly, I'm gonna need a drink to forget how spooky this map is. Look at all these dead people, and I didn't kill any of them. And for once, these skeletons, guys, are not actually my dead villagers. Normally, the bones will litter the map, as my boar hunters never quite make it back to the town center, do they? Oh, this is freaky. I should replace this music with some like terrible organ music. Well, I'm glad to hear, Flash, that you've been enjoying the break music. Crypto the Necrodancer has an amazing soundtrack, and it is perfect, in my opinion, for Halloween. Perfect, perfect. I was considering doing, like, a follow-up to my Stalin vs. the Martians Let's Play, but, again, like, I've heard that that game was actually so bad. Stalin vs. the Martians is such a bad RTS game that it actually triggers people's anxiety. That's crazy. Oh, Estaco, you subscribed to Trump. Awesome. I do like that Trump emote. And unfortunately, I do not have the money to sub to Trump. He's a good streamer though, I like him. Pull this bad boy in here. Something that's actually surprised me is that, like the Overwatch beta is out, but actually the streams on Twitch aren't nearly as popular as I thought they would be. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, I've been really busy, so I haven't had too much time to watch it. And check out this house placement, by the way. This is top fucking tier right here. I'm gonna cry. Aw, man. When I put those houses there, I didn't know the forage bushes were, like, right there, by the way. So, everything is easier in hindsight. But yeah, the hype for Overwatch, like, a lot of those streams, I don't know, like, Crip's only rocking like 5k viewers streaming Overwatch. I was surprised. I haven't played XCOM Flash, but I want to play XCOM. There are 2 games I really want to play. Actually, there are a lot of games I want to play, and oh my god, look at those abandoned buildings. They should update this map with the new building assets, make it real spooky. I want to play Civ 5 and XCOM, 2 games that I know you can't believe that I actually haven't had a chance to play, but I mostly just use gaming as a way to just sort of spend time with my friends that I don't get to see as often because, you know, they're off in college across the United States. I don't get to see them as often, so I try to, you know, play games with them, multiplayer games, and you know, if they don't play Civ 5 or they don't play XCOM, then it's hard for me to find the time to play it. Now that being said, I seem to have misplaced my second boar, and this villager seems to have misplaced his head. Where does he think he's going? That is not the bush you are looking for. Alright, get back to chopping the scary trees. I hear XCOM's amazing, and I think it's actually the type of game that I really like. Civ 5 as well, but I hear Civ 5 will destroy my life if I try it. Let's see, Zero says, funny man, I've been watching 2-day streams of Overwatch, and they have 9,000 viewers most of the time. Yeah, I'm probably watching the wrong people. Like, I guess I'm just subbed, or I follow a bunch of, like, Hearthstone streamers, and I guess the Hearthstone community was really into it at first, or maybe it's just like they're not doing the best job. I have no idea. But there have been a lot of, you're right, there have been a lot of huge Overwatch streams, but I guess the hype died down for a lot of the people who got into the beta, who I guess aren't known for those type of games. Where's my boar? Haven't played that many Total War games either, Great Deku Tree. Something I've always considered with my channel, and I really don't know how I feel about this, but it's just food for thought, is that I don't know what coherent theme I would even do. Like, on one hand, I would like to use my channel as an opportunity to just try games that I don't normally have the chance to try, like at your guys' suggestion, or just share different games that I enjoy with you. But also, I try to keep things educational, so if I ever played anything like Total War, I would have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm not sure how many people want to see me, well, make an ass of myself, and I don't know what the equivalent to getting housed is in Total War, but you can expect me to do it a lot. Same thing with Civ 5. So far I've only stuck to doing, you know, content on games that I actually have a reasonable understanding of. Same thing with, that's why I haven't done an Aoe3 video yet, because I also have no idea what I'm doing, and I think these deer are in the wrong place. That's a graveyard, deer, this is no place for you. I'm gonna go shield their eyes with my sticking arrows in them. That way they don't have to see the skeletons. Welcome, Mythology. You always make it a game 3, just barely. But here you're at the very start. Now, Mythology, please shield your eyes. This is 18 plus right here. We're playing Graveyards. I'm not sure if you've ever played this map before. I know I haven't, and frankly, this is some messed up crap right here. And deer hype. I'll probably do Aoe3 videos at some point. Also, check out this main gold. Well, that's actually my secondary gold. Yeah, I just don't know what I would talk about because I have no idea what I'm doing. Nah. To each his own, Victor. I mean, like, as a guy who had no idea what he was doing, and I was just rubbing my face all over the keyboard, Victor, I personally enjoyed it. I know some people like AoE3, some people hate it. It's a polarizing game. Actually, I'm just cutting this villager. Going up. I just always enjoyed it as, like, sort of a standalone RTS game. I always thought it was pretty good for that. At least it had a nice soundtrack, right? Even if you didn't like the gameplay? Did I never get Loom or something? No, I got Loom, right? Okay. I mean, this is gonna be, like, the worst fast castle ever, but I feel like it's appropriate since, you know, again, tomorrow is Halloween, that my build order should also be equally scary. Also, I'm sick. I play bad when I'm sick. I'm playing with, you know, one hand, and my left hand is just blowing my nose. Soundtrack was okay. There we go, Victor. Yes, I think everyone can agree that the soundtrack in Aoe3 was at least okay. Spent so much time just like idling in that game, just listening to the music. By the way, another game that has great music. Can we all agree that Age of Mythology is a bitchin' soundtrack? Because I think it does. It might not be for everybody, of course. Stephen Rippey has a very, like, interesting style, but he's the same guy who did the Aoe2 soundtrack. Dutch Class asks, can you do some Aoe campaigns on Sundays? I would love to do something like that, Dutch Class. Yeah, my nose. Exactly, Pixel, yeah. Wink. As Daka says, answer me, baby. I'm sorry if I missed your message. He says, have you ever heard of Total Annihilation? I've heard of it, but I haven't touched it. I know nothing about this Total Annihilation. I just know it exists. Why? Because I'm a noob. And really I've just been, again, I play whatever my friends are playing. Like, I don't care what it is, dude. And I know that this is, like, sacrilegious for some people, but my friends were into Dota, so we played Dota for a while, and then they wanted to play League of Legends, and I was actually okay with it. I just did it. Most people would have rather, you know, just killed themselves, of course. Everyone knows that you have to pick your allegiance to one of those games, and then, like, you can't possibly betray that later. You must stick to it. It's, you sign a pact. And then after that, they're like, let's play Heroes of the Storm. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Why is this map so big? Skeleton Splash. Big bones, lots of calcium. I would love to do something like that Dutch class. Okay, I'm back. Dark Paladin asks, have you ever considered creating your own custom campaign and uploading it to Steam or the Age of King's Heaven Games website? Yes, but I haven't done that Dark Paladin because it triggers me. You see, I spent several years, well, not several years, I actually think I was working on this scenario for like about a year. It's like this really, really long custom campaign RPG. Why? Because I was tired of people making crappy Aoe2 RPGs. I'm sure you've all seen them. The RPGs that are just littered with like spelling mistakes and... Oh man, like you guys have seen Zach probably on his YouTube channel play through that Pokemon RPG. I was tired of those RPGs sucking, and I always thought that Age of Empires 2, like you could make better RPGs in it. Like not something along the lines of like Warcraft 3 scenario editor, but I always thought they didn't have to suck. So I spent a really long time polishing this one RPG, and Age of Empires crashed, and I lost like half my shit. Like I lost like 6 hours of work, and I was so salty. So the moral of the story is save your work all the time and save backups. Yeah, it just crashed, and then like it turns out it doesn't even run in HD. Like the half-complete version doesn't even run in HD. Like when I bought AoE2 HD and I booted it up and I tried to load in my scenario and just finish it, and it just didn't run. I just, the biggest old puppy dog eyes. It's so very sad. Speaking of sad, what exactly is my game plan in this game? I've been so distracted. I'm so sick. Ugh. Should I build a town center? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna build a town center. I think I was gonna go for like spooky cavalry archers, and I swear I will do it, but seems I have messed up my early game a little bit. I have like way too many farmers or something like that, so I don't actually have a barracks yet. Whoops. Alright, what's the rest of this map look like? Looks like these fellows. This map has a good atmosphere to it with all the relics and everything. Maybe I don't want a barracks. Maybe I'm just looking for money in all the wrong places. I'm gonna build a barracks. You know what? You know what? I'm allowed to be naughty today. Alright, this Res Unchained. Look at me breaking the meta here. Res has gone full retard. Children, avert your gaze. We've gone beyond PG-13's rated R. Whoa. Just built a monastery. Watch out. I'm coming for you. I'm grabbing those relics. Headless Hussars? I like it. Oh man. I'm a renegade cop. I'm out of control. It's gonna be nice, Lemons, yeah. Not anymore. He's probably gonna need my backup, so I need to build that. Yeah, Res Unleashed. Check out this monastery. My opponents don't stand a ghost of a chance. God, can you build that barracks any slower? I should have assigned like 30 slaves to that one, but I only assigned one. I'll learn someday. Relic Rush. Were those my sheep this entire time? Was that my boar? I did have a second boar. Guys, I have downs, ignore me. Please pay no attention to the Resonance 22. Resonance is not responsible for any side effects that may occur from copying this build order. Side effects may include losing, constipation. What's this guy doing? Fired. Shit! Shit, there was less lag than I thought! Oh my god. I'm never gonna play it, I'm sick again. This is why I only record when I feel like $1,000,000 and I've had my morning coffee, and I have cheat codes on. And actually JK, I think I'm fine. I can probably record when I'm sick whenever I want. Nice. Not bad. See, that's the difference between an 1876 rated player and an 1877 player, right there. That's the difference. The 1877 player lives. That's right, guys. I knew that was obvious that I would live that if you just took the cosine of the tangent of the armor coefficient divided by the position of the moon. It was honestly pretty obvious. I could really go for some strategically timed town watch here. One of my team appears to be dead. Well, I say that, but he's seen better days. Need to start poking at Uptown G. I put Uptown G and TK on the same team, didn't I? I don't deserve to win. Oh yeah, I'm 1887. That's what I meant to say. Ready, Teddy. Sick Boiler, thank you, Golgoy. Thank you. Alright, well, you know what? I'm moving in. I want those sheep. Those were my sheep, man. Could have had this at the start of the game. But no. I didn't. Okay. So where am I going with these Cavarchers? And with this guy? Did I grab that other relic? Oh man, bring it to me. What's going on? Shit. Alright, I'm gonna come and help. And generally with the Magyars, you would want to be going for some sort of night rush to take advantage of their free melee blacksmith upgrades, but... meh. Not today. Another day. Not on Halloween. What's that? Watchtower. Dude, Clemens is like still in the feudal age. That's not okay. Let's get coinage. Gonna sling this guy up, bring him up a power level. Gonna give him an XP booster. Alright. Whoa, there is a pond here. Okay, well, when I asked if this map had any water, I didn't realize that it actually had some degree of fish in it. Should I have been taking this somewhat seriously and building a dock? Why don't I have a lake? There are only 4 lakes? Spooky. Probably need to queue up even more houses than that, honestly. It just doesn't feel safe to me farming in a graveyard. But since when did I ever care about my villagers' safety, right? The answer is never. Alright, well, you know what'll really help lemons get out of the feudal age? Just gold, because that's what I have. Take this gold, friend! But Rez, I don't need any gold. Shut up and take my money. Got one. Oh, I'm coming for you. Yes, your farmers are not safe, sir. Need to prune back these guys. They're growing like weeds. Gotcha. Okay. I could probably use a stable at some point. Give him some food as well. Oh yeah. Ooh, do I care about this? Is a hill advantage? I do. Now people think I'm gonna get married to TK, but it's not like that. Do I only have 2? I might only have... I should probably make that 3rd TC. I actually just didn't have the wood for it. It's a scary movie. Dutch class? I'm actually a massive weenie, and scary movies are too scary for me. I'm not usually a big fan of the horror movies. So basically, if it's a horror movie in which the... Oh my god, that was pretty scary. In which the protagonists aren't completely dumb and useless, then it might be interesting. There are a couple that I've seen that were pretty good. But I can't remember their names. So you know they must have been good. In fact, I can probably even put down a third TC. Resonance Unchained. There's no place where I can put this where I actually feel confident. Alright, fine, TK. We'll do this little dance. I need a stable so I can get bloodlines. That'd be nice. How imbalanced are these teams? What did I do wrong? God! Always mess that up, dude. How did I do that? Teams are never stacked. Where's my freelo, man? What happened? This isn't fair at all. What have I done? At least Uptown G's having fun with lemons and not just eating them for breakfast yet. Lemons, man, you, oh, he's got extra town centers. The real question is, how hard can res carry with relics? And the answer is... well, maybe not hard enough. Jesus. Need to get to TK. He's too big. Look at this man. It's out of control. I also need a university. And this. And this. And that. Cool. Just spent all my extra money. I'm just sending all this gold to lemons because I really don't need it, and I don't know, maybe Clement needs it. Sorry if I'm missing a couple messages in the chat. I'm trying my best to not get completely destroyed, but I'm not doing the best job at that either. Mythology says, have any favorite actors that you always try to watch? I'm actually not... I don't watch that much TV and or movies, honestly. As weird as it is, I just mostly watch like YouTube and Twitch videos. But, I'm a big fan of Arnold. I love almost all of his movies, even his, like, horrendously bad ones. Like, Terminator 2 is the best movie ever. And, like, even, like, Jingle All the Way. Like, Jingle All the Way was hilarious. You put that cookie down, now! Excuse me, Ted, I need to speak to my wife. I want the Turbo Man doll! I love that movie, man. Almost all of Arnie's movies, like, come on, man. They're the best. Commando's great. Terminator 2 is easily one of my favorite movies of all time. I don't know, I just like, I like cheesy, shitty action movies. I do. Like, there's sort of an art to making bad action movies, and I think that Arnie has sort of mastered that. Or at least just most of his are good. I never actually saw the most recent Terminator. I was too scared. Salvation was not something that I thought it was okay. So I really didn't want to ruin that. I really want to ruin my thoughts on Terminator, so I was too scared to actually see the newest one. I hope it wasn't bad. I hear it was alright, so... Right, well, I'm doing some rating, but, like, let's be real here. Like, I'm, like, giving these guys paper cuts, and I think they're gonna be just fine. I think they're gonna be just fine. Look at Uptown G with this... Oh! Check out this Monk Jukes. If I did my own Aoe2 highlight series like Zero Empires, that would have gone to the highlight reel. Check out that Monk micro. I didn't even touch him. Hands off the keyboard, and he just lived. Like, the play was so good that I didn't have to do anything. Come on, Uptown G, really? He just has a town center right here? Like, what a badass. Alright, I'm pretty screwed, aren't I? I am, like, so unbelievably screwed, aren't I? We're adding more blood and more skeletons to the pile. Sharknado? Oh, yeah. Oh, one of my favorite movies of all time is Black Dynamite. That's another one that I really like. The Blackman says he would like to point out there's a post-imp Goss on their team. Wait, are you serious? Oh my god. Shit. Every time. I never noticed that. God, I'm screwed. Alright, well, I just need to go imp so I can get trebuchets on the deal with that castle, but... Damn. Well, it wouldn't be complete. You know, the scariest match of Aoe2 would not be complete without, one, the teams being horrendously stacked against me. And two, without a fully boomed Goths. Ah, shit. Always Goths. No. Oh, that sucks. And he's dying too. This isn't even close. Worst game universe. Damn. Oh well. We'll get him next time. Not every game can be close or good. But I appreciate that Uptown G showed some degree of mercy, as the odds of the enemy team losing this is like microscopic at best. The goal, the first and foremost goal, is to make sure that people have fun. And as long as everyone doesn't mind getting wrecked by their Toip's massive red Huskarl filled package, then I think we're fine. But I need more barracks. I need champions, as champions are some of the only way to stem the bleeding, cure that Goss disease. I hate Goths, dude. Every game. I think my worst nightmare, the thing that keeps me up at night when I'm lying in my bed, bloodshot eyes, is just everyone just 5 Goths. All against me. Yeah, I do have Fresh Prince's favorite civ, so. And the Magyars honestly have tools to deal with the Goths. However, I went for a Cavalry Archer rush. So that's... eh. So I need to make barracks. Okay, purple is doing God's work, so that's nice. Looks like their Toip has transitioned into Ghetto Little Pikeman, that's fine. Clemen is absolutely 150% dead. It's an artist formerly known as Clemen. Can we get a moment of silence for... get a moment of skeletons for Clemens as he's about to become one of the skeletons. Gee, Clemen, we hardly knew ya. Poor guy. First I sent him gold and now he's a corpse. Clearly that was a mistake. Now obviously it goes without saying that I can't rescue every single player on the map, but... you know, damn it, I'm gonna try my best. Rip Clemen. Do you guys have any favorite moments with Clemen, for those of you who know him? That we need to share. He shall not be forgotten. Ingered says, I guess you could say Clemen got boned. Damn. Savage. That was pretty good, thank you for that one. Holy shit. Oh, Slavs, Cav Archers, eh? Uptown G, you meta breaker. The new doubt. Young doubt. Dude, am I just... I think I'm actually the worst person in the universe at gauging whether or not teams are balanced. How did I do this? This isn't even close. Mistake! But at least I have relics. I have 6. This is actually kind of my dream, in that sense. So much value. Okay, so, in order to deal with the menace... This is embarrassing. Poor God damn it, Clemen. No, 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 no. The black one says focus on your flank. The other side is fine. Nuh-uh. They are not fine. No. Nice try. He almost had me fooled. Nice try. They are not fine either. If that's fine, oh god, I don't want to know what in danger is. No, they're both like equally screwed. And I will try my best to defend as many players as I can at the same time. Stand behind Resonance. This isn't fine. Hey P, welcome back. Yeah. Eligitine says random teams would have had a higher chance of being balanced. Perhaps. Not every game that I do is this broken, but this might be one of the most colossal balance fuck-ups I've done. I mean, actually most of them, I joke about it, but most of my games have been very well balanced. This, though, was not even close. I'm not sure where I went wrong, but I went wrong. Whew. Okay, so I need traps. Goths, man, every game. I bet everybody, everybody who saw the Civ selection screen or something like that, you know, they see in the loading screen that someone is Goths in the enemy team. They knew exactly what was gonna happen. I actually am somewhat running out of gold despite having 6 relics. Only Resonance 22. Oh, there's actually a relic right here? I'm gonna pretend that in some bizarro universe this is why Uptown G put that there just to deny that relic. Oh my god. Poor Clement, no! Good lord. It's the saddest thing. Don't become a skeleton, Clement. Don't become a pile of bones. Gonna get you. I'm gonna get this relic too. You think you're tough? How tough am I? How tough am I? A bowl of nails for breakfast. Without any milk. Shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm instituting a new rule. I'm just not gonna move my camera around the next time I play Age of Empires 2. I'm gonna keep it locked on my town center. That way I don't have to see the terrible things that are happening on all sides of me. Because every time I move the camera, there's another skeleton. Oh, the bodies are so fresh. They're so fresh. So much innocent blood being spilt for our petty war. Look at Uptown G trying to actually repair that. Is he just going for mono-mounted units this game? What a baller. Recurve bow. Never have I researched this in YouTube history. Let it be known, this is Resonance's recurve bow cherry. Sure, it's never too late to research pikemen, he says. Oh. You know what? You know what, Uptown G? You can have that town center. That's fine. That is actually fine. And thank you so much, Emperor Vanilla, for the sub. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think it's okay that he can have that town center there. That's fine. Honestly, I didn't even want that relic. I was really just kidding. Well, gee, Uptown G, no reason to be such a bully. I was just kidding. He couldn't see the Kappa. There's also misunderstanding. I thought we were on the same team, Uptown G. Jesus, man, think of the children. I just wanted that relic. Yeah, Paladins do beat House Girls Dark Paladin, but basically everything that's melee. Well, I mean, I say that, but, you know, pikemen are not the ideal solution. Most melee units are pretty good here. Looks like their Tulip wants to send the raiding party. Shit. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I hope that you guys are enjoying my Halloween special, as there's really nothing scarier than what's going on my screen right now. As I am getting wrecked on all sides, angles, you name it. They're giving it to me. They're doing it to me. I have gold. This is actually my worst nightmare in Age of Empires history. I have gold, but I can't spend it on anything. I can't spend it. I have 6 relics, and I'm getting wrecked. What is this post-apocalyptic shit universe? What is this war elephants? Oh my god, no! And now there's Goths, dude. Why? Oh my god. What have I done? What dark forces have I unleashed? Dirty hands! Dirty, dirty hands! Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, Clement, get it together. Look at this guy. Clement is out of control. He's out of control! And he's gonna lose all of his town centers again. Alright, I am... Ellies and Goths. We can work this out, right? Come on, let's not be animals. I think I'm dead. Well, guys, we messed up. Friends, I am dead. I think I'm boned. Hi, Dead, I'm Flash. Thanks, Flash. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think they call it GG, so... GG, well played. No, Clement! You did fine. They're just dirty cheaters. Uptown G is just a big bully. We'll get him next time. But, okay, like, I was thinking about this in my mind, right? Like, the last thing I wanted to see, I was like, how could this possibly get worse as their type is marching those elite Huskarls into my base? It's like, what is the one thing that I don't want to deal with right now? And the answer was, elite war elephants. The axis of evil has prevailed. Elephant smash! It's okay, Rabbit good to see you. Welcome to the very end. To be honest, this is probably one of the scariest endings to a match I could have imagined. So I suppose it works out. Now, I want to know what you guys think, but I actually kind of like this map. I actually do like graveyards. What do you guys think of this map? I actually think this is a good map. It has... One of the things when I look for in maps is a reasonable distribution of trees. And I don't mean like maps have to be Black Forest, but a lot of the Forgotten maps... Oh, this is so sad looking at this. A lot of the Forgotten Empires maps have like terrible distributions of trees. Like the forests are so tiny. Looks like Fern Gully. But this place actually has some fairly, fairly lush forests. I'm not looking for something that I can like wall up, but I just want a lumber camp. So I actually kind of like this map. It's open enough like Arabia. It has reasonable distributions of trees. It's very, very thematic. The atmosphere here is great. It has these lakes which are riddled with shorefish. Uptown G has a galley. Yeah, there's actually some fish here. Like, this map's actually pretty cool. I like it. Look at all the skeletons and graves. What kind of graveyard is this? Ensemble Studios is pretty fucked up, guys. I don't really know what this is. What kind of graveyard looks like this? This is the worst graveyard I've ever seen, where all the bodies are on the surface? Who's maintaining this? I demand to see their lawyer. GG. Oh, 291 units lost. Ah. Yeah, and there are also a lot of relics. I don't know Offer Boss. I like the relics. Pierce Armor is very spooky, suspicious turkey. And I did join the skeletons, guys. Whoops. I don't know, Dark Paladin. I don't think that the Magyars actually steamroll the Goths and the Persians late game. I mean, I think that it's a pretty even matchup, but I never really got there, Dark Paladin. Like, the timer in the top right says 53 minutes, but, like, I'm still in the Castle Age, technically. And my civilization never really advanced that far. Never really quite made to that endgame fantasy. I'm not sure exactly how many relics there are, Upper Boss. There appear to be quite a lot, and I like that. That's interesting. Creates a very weird dynamic. Never once have I slung gold to a dead guy, but I did that this game. Like, what I want you to imagine is that, like, Lemons is just this, corpse lying on the ground, and I'm just throwing, like, jewelry and piles of gold coins at him. Clement, wake up, Clement, Clement, Hopefully he sniffs the gold coin and that's what brings him back to life. But unfortunately, Clement, not Scrooge McDuck. Can't turn that gold into something, can't turn that gold into an empire. A real tragedy. One of the greatest tragedy of the ages. Oh my god, TK the PK had 10 relics. So we know that this map has at least... Well, it's 6. So what, 9, 10, 14, 24? It is at least 24 relics. At least. Moment of silence for Clement. Poor guy. He tried his best, though. He tried his best. It's okay, Uptown G. He fired the first shot. I saw that. I captured it on my screen. We all saw. Clement was getting uppity, and you had to put him in his place. I like the cavalry archers, by the way. People forget the Slavs have cavalry archers. Oh yeah, the Magyars have a way more versatile tech tree. It's just that I can't beat the Goths and the Persians. I think the Magyars can handle all of them. I think the Persians are a little bit better at getting to that late game. So he should be able to get there first. The thing is, I wasn't prepared for either of them, so otherwise it would have gone a little bit better. And yeah, I think the Magyars can certainly handle either of them. I just was not ready. There's at least 24 relics on the map. Maybe 25. The Ignorant says that's a lot of relics. The Bone God is pleased. Yeah, the Cav Archer fight is pretty good. Great Deku Tree says, putting gold coins on Clement's eyes so he could cross the river on a ferry to the underworld. Indeed. Poor Clement, guys. He tried his best. Okay. GG well played. That was a lot of fun. I think that's a suitable match to end the stream. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. I might post this one to YouTube. I suppose by the time I upload this, I guess African Kingdoms will already be out, so there'll be plenty more African Kingdom stuff, obviously, on the way. You can see the date that it was recorded in the video description. It was around Halloween, so... Yeah, I'll have to get through all those, and then, yeah, lots of African Kingdom stuff on the way. Keep your eyes peeled on the Twitch schedule. Thank you so much, as always, for the support. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, as that like rating, it is just one of the easiest ways to give me a hand. If you take, like, half a second to leave a thumbs up, even if you didn't like it, one of the best ways to let me know that you hate my videos and I should kill myself is by leaving me a like rating and a really nice comment below telling me what you enjoyed about the video. But see, deep down, you know you're lying, right? And you actually hated it. So you put a winky face at the end. That's how I know. Mythology says, what do you think of a tournament where everybody ranks their civs and then randomly pick a number for the round they use that civ? That could be pretty cool, Mythology. I would like to see a tournament where, like, players can only... Whoops, I accidentally banged my table. You can only use, like, a civ once until you've used all the other civs. Something like that could be pretty interesting. Or at least 10 different ones. That way, things like Vikings on water would be a trump card. Thank you, Flatch. Yes, off to BlizzCon next week. African Kingdoms also comes out next week. I'll have a bunch of videos uploaded for that. See the voice. I'm actually not streaming on the November 6th, but I will be the Friday after that. So hopefully you're able to come by for that. If not, have fun playing Fallout 4. It's no problem champion tonight. As long as you had fun, that's all that counts. And we'll get them next time. Enemy team, they're just big bullies. We'll beat them next time. See you, Jack-o'-lantern, Akifurgivi, everybody else. Alright, I'll also come back after the break and say bye to anyone else who's still here. So if you would like me to say bye to you, just wait the 1 to 2 minutes. Gonna go blow my nose. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll see you all shortly. VRB. That was the last game of the stream, by the way. I'm just coming back to say bye to people.